Hi everybody, I am Stephanie with Cafe Makeup. I want to welcome you back. Today my intention for this video is to share with you my tips for surviving the heat and the humidity with your full face of makeup on. So I hope you're joining me with your coffee like I am. We're going to go ahead, get started. I have already cleansed my face, I have moisturized my face, and I have put on primer. Now, my tip is for your face, if you're going to be out in the heat and the humidity, before you apply your foundation, we are going to apply setting spray. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this all over my face. This is on top of your primer before you apply your foundation. So this is going to help set your foundation and set all your makeup and help it last through the heat, the humidity, the sweating. And while we're doing that, we're just going to find our little cosmetic sponge that we will use. And then we are going to begin with our foundation. Now, I'm not using a lot of foundation because I'm going to use concealer, so I'm going to go ahead and use my BB Flawless in the lightest shade, cream. I'm not even sure the name of it's the lightest one. So I'm going to go ahead and pat this on all over my face, and then just kind of lightly rub it in, get it in all over. I don't pay much attention around my eyes with my foundation because I use concealer. See what a nice, just kind of helps to even out my complexion and my skin. But what I don't like, especially in summer, is I don't like to use a foundation that covers my freckles. I like my freckles. Alright, so before I go further, I just want to clean my hands off, and for that I just use a Kleenex wet wipe, because I don't want to get my foundation on my pants or my little one. Okay, so next I am going to apply my eye primer. And I love our eye primer. Our eye primer is kind of tinted. So I have kind of two-toned eyelids. We're going to apply this all over my eyelids and underneath my eyes and in my eyebrows for when I do my eyebrows. Very important to use eye primer, especially in the heat and the humidity. Okay, next we're going to get our concealer brush, and we're going to use concealer today. And going to put some on the top of my hand. And the reason why I'm putting it on top of my hand is because the warmth of my body on my hand is going to help warm up the concealer because it's quite thick and will help apply it. So we're just going to start with this. I'm going to just kind of draw on our war wounds, our war paint. My little one laughs when he sees this on my face. And I also kind of fill in a little bit on my eyelids all over, just because I'm going to use a cream to powder eyeshadow which has primer in it, so that will also help. Alright, so now we have put that on, and again we're still letting our body temperature warm this, which will help with its application. Then our trick is with our Beauty Blotter and rose water. I'm going to dampen my water, and I like to have a damp blotter to evenly spread this, and we're just tapping. We're not wiping, we're just going to kind of tap it in where we want it. We bring it down because this also acts as a highlighter. So we're highlighting and concealing. And we just kind of work both sides because you don't want it to sit for too long and warm, because then it sets as well. So as you can see, not only are we concealing, but we're also highlighting. See how that's evenly spreading? And it's not showing, it's not settling in my fine lines and my wrinkles. Instead, it is sitting on top because we've put that barrier of primer on. So we've highlighted, I gotta cover up a little blemish over here. I'll make sure I get the inner corner of my eyes. Got some sleep in my eyes. Never like that. Now see, we have highlighted and concealed. You see how we bring that down into these areas. And then my last step in this process is, before I do my eyes, I want to put some translucent powder underneath my eyes. And that's going to set my concealer, and it's also going to act as a base for to catch any fallout. Then we can just wipe that off when we're done. Now, baking has been done for years, and it is just, I think, recently become a trend again, but it is an awesome trick. It's an awesome makeup hack. You see how I'm applying this right at the outer part of my eye, where when I'm applying my eye makeup, it's going to catch that fallout. And then when we're done with our eyes, it will just wipe away. So this is our first step in preparing our skin for our makeup. It's just like we are preparing our canvas. for painting. And I'm going to set up here a little bit. There we go. So those are the first steps, foundation and concealer. We are preparing our canvas. We're preparing our face for our makeup for the day. So hope you enjoyed and have a great day.